Darcy Silva and Georgie Rusev are the reason to watch. 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 9. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Darcy Silva and Georgie Rusev are one of the more popular couples featured on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Season 9. While the couple had a rocky road on the previous spinoff, Darcy-Stacey, they are now married and doing better than ever. Darcy and Georgie's storyline in Season 9 has already proven entertaining to watch. Between a mix of slower stories and less dynamic couples, Darcy and Georgie are, without a doubt, the highlight of the season. While their relationship was introduced on Darcy-Stacey, this is their first time filming as a married couple. At the end of Darcy-Stacey, the couple had just reconciled after a breakup. Throughout the series, Darcy and Georgie had a complicated on-and-off-again relationship. Darcy dated several other men before eventually deciding that her heart was with Georgie. It's refreshing to see Darcy and Georgie have a storyline that doesn't revolve solely around their relationship status. For once, the couple is in a stable and happy place. It's nice that they are doing so well, especially after everything they've gone through to be together. Furthermore, it's fun to watch the couple on a spin-off like Happily Ever After, where they'll be able to interact with other couples at the tell-all. So far in Season 9, Darcy and Georgie have one of the most captivating storylines. After 13 years of not visiting his home country of Bulgaria, Georgie will be returning with Darcy. This will be Darcy's first time meeting Georgie's family and seeing where he's from. It's a big step in their marriage, and it will be interesting to follow along as they take this monumental trip together. While Darcy is excited to visit Bulgaria with Georgie, there has been some drama about the trip. Georgie is concerned that his family may not be thrilled with the way Darcy dresses, and he's asked her to consider more conservative clothing. Darcy also decided to tone down her eyelashes to show respect, although Georgie wasn't able to tell the difference between her old and new ones. Darcy is sure to stir up a little chaos in Bulgaria, which will no doubt be entertaining to watch. Darcy and Georgie's trip is far more engaging than many of the other storylines this season. One of the slower plotlines features 3 couples in Miami, caught up in minor drama. Another less compelling story has revolved around Kara Roger and Guillermo Roger, who fans suspect may have already broken up. Other arcs, like the one between Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda, have felt overly repetitive. While Darcy may sometimes be a polarizing figure, she's undoubtedly an icon within the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Her marriage to Georgie marks her 3rd long-term relationship featured on the show. Despite facing challenges, Darcy has never stopped searching for love, and it seems she's finally found the right partner. It's heartening to see her married to someone she truly connects with after going through difficult relationships in the past. Darcy is also one of the funniest cast members in the franchise. Her confessional moments are memorable, and she's always good for a laugh. Georgie brings his own sense of humor to the mix, making them a genuinely fun couple to watch. While other recurring cast members' stories have become stale, Darcy always finds a way to keep things interesting. Even though they're not perfect, Darcy and Georgie are clearly the standout couple of Season 9. Meanwhile, it might not be happily ever after for Stacey Silva and Florian Sucaj. The 90 Day Fiancé couple have had many ups and downs over their decade-long relationship. Even though they chose to recommit to their marriage at the end of 90 Day The Last Resort Season 2, Stacey is now hinting that they could be heading for a split. Stacey and her twin sister Darcy appeared on the July 25th episode of Brittany Cartwright's When Reality Hits podcast, where they discussed their path to reality TV fame, the latest season of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, the dynamics of being the main earners in their relationships, and more. During the episode, the Valley star asked Stacey about rumors of a possible separation from Florian. It's a tough time for us right now," Stacey responded. "We're not in a good place." "I'm happy that he's doing what he loves," she added. "I just don't know what the future holds for us anymore." Initially, Stacey was optimistic about her and Florian's future after their appearance on The Last Resort Season 2, where they joined other 90 Day cast members at a one-of-a-kind couples retreat designed to help them work through their issues, including concerns about trust and boundaries. But problems resurfaced after they returned home. "After The Last Resort, actually, things were great for a while," she said. "And then it kind of took a turn for the worse. I don't know. I'm being hopeful I think we'll be okay. I just don't really know. I'm just taking it day by day. While Stacy and Florian's marriage is not in a great spot, she said she still had a lot of affection for her husband. There's still a lot of love there, she said. I just feel like our paths are going different ways. Florian has changed a lot over the past decade, she said. And while some of that change is positive, not all of it has been easy. He's not a good communicator, so I'm still kind of confused about what's going on. I wish I could give you a straight answer, Stacy said. Those comments echo what Stacy shared in a March 2025 interview with People ahead of the Last Resort Tell-All, where she hinted that she and her husband were separated. Florian's doing some new things, and I wish him the best, she said. It's growing and learning time for myself, and I feel like I'm in a good space in my life. One controversial 90-day fiancé. Happily ever after. Cast member has been accused of breaking American law upon arrival in the country. The 90-Day Fiancé franchise mainly focuses on the stories of Americans who fall in love with their international partners and build a life together in the United States. A popular cast member, Jasmine Pineda, moved from Panama City to Michigan in early 2023. While Jasmine enjoyed living in the United States, she disliked the cold weather and referred to Michigan as extremely uncomfortable. She even told her husband, Gino Palazzolo, that she wanted to move back to Panama due to the harsh climate. Adnan Abdel Fattah is another cast member who moved to the United States from Jordan. He recently returned to the screen as part of 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Season 9 to showcase his journey with his wife, Tiger Lily Taylor. A recent episode gave viewers a look into Adnan and Tiger Lily's post-wedding lives. Adnan immediately wanted to drive upon arrival in the United States, which made Tiger Lily nervous about safety. Adnan also expressed concerns about Tiger Lily's driving. Tiger Lily gave Adnan permission to drive, and he commented that it would feel unusual for him to be in the passenger seat while his pregnant wife drove. Recently, a Reddit user raised concerns about Adnan possibly breaking U.S. driving laws by taking the wheel so soon after arrival. The post received a lot of attention, with many users agreeing and expressing concern. Tiger Lily later clarified the situation on Instagram. When asked whether Adnan had driven without a license, she explained that he had obtained an international driver's license before leaving Jordan. She added, Adnan got an international DL before he left Jordan, confirming that it was legal for him to drive immediately upon arriving in the U.S. It's likely that Adnan received an international driving permit, IDP, from the Royal Automobile Club of Jordan or a similar agency. While Adnan hasn't provided more details publicly, Tiger Lily's statement confirms that his license was valid, meaning he likely did not violate any driving laws upon arrival. The 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Cast member clearly takes his role as a partner seriously, which is likely why he ensured his driving paperwork was handled before his arrival. Separately, a 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Couple has left America following the heartbreaking loss of a family member. Personal losses have greatly impacted the show's cast and fans alike. Notable past losses include Jason Hitch, who passed away from COVID-19 at age 45, and longtime cast member David Murphy, who died at 66 following long-term health challenges. Other emotional moments include Glenda Standridge's passing shortly after Angela Deem's wedding, and the deeply saddening loss of Adriel, the baby son of Annie Francisco and Robert Springs. These moments have shown that real-life experiences of the cast can be just as moving as the drama seen on screen, sparking discussions about the realities behind the show. Recently, Julia revealed on Instagram that she was no longer in the US and that Brandon had accompanied her. "Hello, Hong Kong," Julia wrote in her caption. She revealed it was her and Brandon's longtime desire to visit Japan, but they didn't want to fly so far and not visit a few more countries that were close by. Julia added that they would spend a few days in Hong Kong, followed by Macau, and then head to Japan. Julia and Brandon's relationship hasn't been smooth sailing from the start. Even before Julia moved to the US to marry Brandon, he had accused her of being unfaithful with her ex-boyfriend, even though she and Brandon were on a break. Julia was never able to fully regain his trust, and later faced challenges adapting to life in America, particularly due to Brandon's parents. Ron and Betty Gibbs' involvement in their son's life created tension for Julia. it seemed unlikely she would ever be able to move to her dream city like Miami, since Brandon preferred to remain close to his parents in Virginia. Although she managed to move out of the family farm, Brandon gave the key to their new house to his mother, which frustrated Julia. Additionally, Brandon wasn't supportive of Julia's wish to have her parents visit America. To make matters worse, Julia's beloved pet dog Simba, whom she considered like a child, recently passed away due to a stroke. Julia had expressed not wanting children of her own despite Brandon pressuring her, and Simba's loss was deeply felt. It appears Brandon has finally decided to support Julia's happiness, which includes temporarily leaving America so she can take a mental break. Brandon is showing that he cares for Julia and is willing to prioritize her well-being over the demands of his parents. While he may not have fully separated from them emotionally, he is taking steps to protect Julia when their expectations become too overbearing. His efforts to show his commitment suggest their marriage still has a chance. Julia and Brandon are returning to TV with 90 Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After, Season 9. The previews indicate that Brandon is still hoping to have a baby, even though Julia has said she's not emotionally prepared. She's also facing personal health challenges she hasn't yet opened up about. However, therapy may have helped them reconnect, as they now appear to be enjoying their long-awaited vacation. 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 introduced its first official polyamorous relationship, featuring married couple Amani and Matt Darcy, who entered a relationship with Mexican woman Annie Aguirre. However, the current status of the trio is uncertain. The throuple made franchise history and quickly revealed they had both emotional and logistical challenges. Matt and Amani had planned to divorce, with one of them applying for a K-1 visa and marrying Annie. Despite this, they all intended to live together as one family. But during their time in Mexico, they learned more about Annie than expected, including that Annie wasn't her real name. By the tell-all, Amani had undergone significant physical changes, and it was revealed that Matt had been making solo visits to see Annie. Following the show, Annie posted a clip from a heated exchange with Amani on her Instagram story, including a crying emoji and the caption, "Never return to where you are consciously harmed." A fan later claimed that Annie had not legally married either Matt or Amani, based on a marriage license search, a post that Annie liked. Another fan comment suggesting the throuple was no longer together was also liked by Annie. Despite these hints of a breakup, Annie and Amani still have pictures of the throuple on their social media. About 2 weeks ago, Amani posted a group photo with the caption, "The throuple is here to stay. Stay tuned." While it's unclear when the photo was taken, they appear to be trying to maintain a positive public image despite possible behind-the-scenes issues. By the tell-all, the group appeared more strained than ever. Annie chose to marry Matt, which left Amani feeling excluded. Annie revealed she had undergone several cosmetic surgeries that didn't boost her confidence, while Matt continued to visit her in Mexico alone. Amani, a busy businesswoman and mother, said she and Annie were never close in a romantic way. Meanwhile, Matt and Annie seemed to be growing closer, possibly leaving Amani feeling sidelined. Originally, Matt claimed the polyamorous relationship was for Amani's benefit, so she could explore her identity. But Amani later said she was the one making sacrifices, including agreeing to a divorce, for Matt's sake. After a year together, their situation still seems unresolved and more complicated than expected. Melina appeared on Season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days in 2020, alongside Jeffrey Paschal from Tennessee. Melina eventually moved to the US to be with Paschal. In 2022, Paschal was sentenced to 18 years in prison after being convicted of serious charges involving his ex-fiancée. Paschal had a prior criminal record that included charges related to controlled substances, including federal drug trafficking offenses. In 2020, fans petitioned for his removal from the show, and over 5,000 people signed. Despite his incarceration, Melina has continued her relationship with him. 4 months ago, she posted a YouTube vlog about Jeffrey's life in prison. In a November 2023 Instagram post, she wrote, "As many of you know, my partner is currently serving time in prison. Instead of letting this situation hold me back, I've chosen to take a different path. I've decided to travel more, explore new horizons, and let the world be my guide." Melina remains active on social media, often sharing travel and family updates. Reports have surfaced that she was arrested in Tennessee for theft, though details remain unverified and conflicting across sources. Some claim she was arrested in Blount County before being transferred to Knox County Jail, but the origins of these claims are unclear.